What's going on, everybody? It's MrAGeezie, also known as Josen. Okay, and I have for you another Wi-Fi battle. This is Wi-Fi battle number 2, and it is up against Abdallah. Yes, AbdallahSmash026. In this match, he has a Rotom, Fortress, Gyarados, Delphox, Heliolisk, and Breloom. I'm sitting there with Venusaur, Politoed, Lucario, Goodra, Sableye, and also another Heliolisk. So, this was an intense match, epic match. Hope y'all enjoy. Alright, Abdallah issues a challenge. This was an epic match, like I said, guys. Okay, looking at all his pokes, I figured he was either going to lead with Breloom or Fortress. And sure enough, here comes Breloom. And I send out Fertilizer. Fertilizer is my Venusaur. He switches out, I'm okay with that. And he sends out Fortress. What he doesn't know is I have Hidden Power Fire on my Venusaur. And that does a lot of damage to Fortress. He's got lefties, but that really isn't going to help him. He can either try to get rocks up or get knocked out, and I use Hidden Power to knock this Fortress out. And I really got lucky with that too. I got really lucky because if he started with that, he would have at least survived one turn with his Sturdy. Alright, he sends out Delphox next. Delphox is Psychic and Fire, so I'm getting my butt out of there as fast as I can. I'm going to send in H.O. Darkness, which is my Sableye, hoping that he goes for Psychic Attack, because I'd be immune. But no, he goes for Mystical Fire, and that actually does a lot of damage, and my Special Attack falls. Okay, well, I get some lefties recoveries. I'm sitting here getting ready for his attack, and then I don't expect a Solar Beam from him. I'm like, what? He's fully charged because of the Power Herb, so it becomes a one-turn Solar Beam. I hang on, but because of his Magician, he steals my lefties, which is like my pride and joy. I run a Foul Play, remembering that he's a Psychic type. It does a lot of damage, but not enough to take him out. So he withdraws Delphox. I don't know if he thought I was faster or if he had something else planned. I use Recover, so if that was a misplay, I don't know. Yeah, I really don't know there. He taunts me, well, I taunt him because I figured he'd probably go for, like, Trick or something, or Will-O-Wisp. And luckily, he went for Trick, and I blocked it. Now he's gonna Shadow Ball. I missed my attack. I recover. Shadow Ball is hitting strong. I realized since he used Trick, that means he must be locked in. He must have a choice attack, and it's doing a lot of damage. So I'm sitting here like, what am I gonna do? I better switch out, get out while I still can. I'm gonna send out Fertilizer again, because he can take a Shadow Ball. Rotom uses Shadow Ball again. Hits my Venusaur, hits him nice and hard, but he withdraws because he realizes I'm probably gonna throw a Grass Attack his way. He sends out Gyarados, who intimidates me, knocks my attack down, and I run Sleep Powder. I'm sitting here thinking, alright, I've got this Gyarados right where I want him. He's flying and water, and then he Mega Evolves into Dark Water. It's not what I wanted, but it is what it is. He's got Mold Breaker, which means an Earthquake will damage me and hurt me very bad in EQ. I run Petal Blizzard. Now, on the attack stats, it says it does 90 damage. That don't look like a 90 to me, even though it's super effective. And he wakes up! He runs a Dragon Dance. Now I'm sitting here freaking out. I'm like, oh no. Don't do this to me, Gyarados. I've been swept before. I'm going to run Petal Blizzard and see how much it does this time. And it does a lot more. I don't get what the difference was. It was a crit. Well, I get the difference. It was a crit. He Ice Fangs me and knocks out my Fertilizer, which is one of my pride and joys. Took me forever to breed. That's to get an HP Fire. So I send out Lucario. I think I'm going to Bullet Punch this guy and just get him out. But Abdallah withdraws him, saving him for either Death Fodder or just to save him. He sends out Rotom. I Mega Evolve into Mega Lucario, and I High Jump Kick. Or I Bullet Punch, sorry. I Bullet Punch because I was thinking about Gyarados. Now I High Jump Kick, and luckily for me, it's a crit, and it knocks out his Rotom without having to face anything. because I'm pretty sure he probably would have just tricked me. So now he sends out Breloom. Breloom's faster than me. I'm pretty sure he would have just Mach Punched me and knocked me out if he didn't Swords Dance. So I send out HO Darkness, hoping that he Mach Punches me and it won't damage me because it'll go through. But he uses Spore instead and puts me asleep. So now I'm just chilling there. I figured I'm probably going to be death fodder. No point in even trying anything. I can maybe stand and attack, but then he bullet sees me and it hurts really bad. That second one was a crit. Not that it mattered. I was going down anyways. Alright, I'm hit 2 times, so I'm like, you know what? That's fine. Let's go Politoed. My man Politoed. Yes, he's grass, but my Politoed is pretty tough. He can take a few hits, even from grass, probably. I get the rain up, and he Swords Dances, and I'm like, oh crap. Alright, I use Ice Beam, because I'm like, okay, good. I figured he might try to power up the setup. Swords Dance is going to knock him out. I'm going to be good to go. But he's got Focus Sash. I'm like, no! He spores me and he puts my Politoed to sleep. We're in a bad position right now because now Politoed's asleep. He's sitting there. I'm just going to take him back. I might be able to save him later. We'll see. I send out Lucario. I know he's going to go for Bullet Seed, but I figure, you know, I can take a Bullet Seed. Or 2. Maybe 3. Certainly not 4. Certainly not 4. Ugh, 4 hits. And a critical at that. He takes my Lucario out. There goes my chance to knock him out. I was going to just Mach Punch him. Or Bullet Punch him. That didn't work. Alright, so I send out Goodra. He withdraws Breloom, thinking I'm Sap Sipper, I think. And he gets Gyarados out. You know, Gyarados, no problem. I'm just going to run an Ice Beam and knock him out. So now he's scouted out 1 move. He knows that I have Ice Beam. He doesn't know what other 3 moves I have. Abdallah notices I lose life, so he knows I'm Life Orb. He sends in Heliolisk. Heliolisk is pretty tough. He Thunder Waves me. That's gonna damage me a lot, or not damage me, but it's gonna go ahead and paralyze me if I'm not lucky. It does a 25% paralyzation chance. But I Focus Blast and I knock him out. Thankfully, the paralyze didn't happen. Lose a little life from Life Orb, but then I've got Hydration, which cures me of paralysis, cures me of any stats effect as long as it's raining. Which is like, yes. Delphox uses Psy Shock, which is a physical psychic attack. So it does a lot. I do Ice Beam, thinking, hey, an Ice Beam should be able to take him out. No. He hangs on with like 1 HP. And I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. If that had knocked him out, this would be so much simpler. But of course not. It's Abdallah. It's not gonna be simple. He knocks me out with his Psy Shock, and now I'm pretty, I'm in a bad position again. And Delphox is getting Lefty's Recovery, which he stole from me, by the way. I will not forget. So I sent out Heliolisk, who uses Dark Pulse. My Heliolisk is pretty fast, so I figured he would knock out Delphox. Had no issue with that. What I knew I'd have an issue with is his last Pokemon, which is Breloom. Hanging on with 1 HP, but I know he's got the Mach Punch. And here comes the Mach Punch. No! Wait! Critical hit! Focus Sash! Heliolisk hung on with Focus Sash and uses Dark Pulse for the knockout win. It's not very effective, but it does the job. The opposing Breloom fainted, and I defeated Abdallah. An amazing match with Abdallah. Abdallah is a fantastic YouTube battler. If y'all have not checked out his channel, please do. AbdallahSmash026. Look that up. He does a lot of Let's Plays, Nintendo stuff, and he does some live streaming, especially on the weekends, Pokemon especially. So feel free to look into that. Also, leave me a like and subscribe if you liked what you saw. Leave me a message. Let me know what you think. What would you have done differently in this battle? Alright guys, y'all take care.